Sugar City Morning Show.
Pleasant morning, folks. It is Friday. What a beautiful morning. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day that the Lord has given us. We want to say welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show right here today. My name is Robert Checker Usher. We trust and hope that you are doing fine. You're doing great. As we all wake up to this brand new beautiful morning, brand new beautiful day today. And we will be going straight into our prayer for this morning, and we need to connect with our daily sister right here today to pray for us and to pray for the nation of Belize and the entire world. We might see that everyone is praying for everyone for this pandemic that we're going through when it comes to the COVID-19. But remember, that is not the only troubles that we have. We have lot of other troubles, like they got a song that say from the Bee Gees, rest your love on me, say lay your troubles on my shoulder. So troubles are there, and folks, we are there to fight these pandemics when they're coming to us, and that is what everyone is looking at. Relief was pronounced yesterday by the Prime Minister, and certain measures that has to be taken. But if we say over some people are not doing what they supposed to do, they are doing what they should not do, and sound too good, feel too nice. Well, what can we do? What will we do? We just have to keep on cooperating, and we have to continue to take care of ourselves. We take care of ourselves. Remember, a long time we remind ourselves about the hand sanitizers, right? Then they not gonna know the season, Then hand sanitizer still there. I have mine, I use it. All those doorknobs, pan in your house, make sure you spray it in, get your Lysol. But if we can't afford all of the hand sanitizers and so they're gonna leave price too, Because like right now the price then go up. Then I got my cheese when it cost how much? $2.75 down in China. Yesterday, $5.25. The same amount, the same size of cheese. Never buy it. Ask the man what going on. He say it's hard for you get now, and when people bring it, they sell it more expensive. So you have to cover for his investment. Well, one time they used to have price control officers here in Belize. We have a price control officer right there for Orange Walk. They used to go around and check these shops and find out how they stand. And sorry, you know what? When you go to some of the shop too, where I notice with the chicken sausage, they got my chicken sausage and they got a label on the shelf, and I think he may mark like 145, but then they got the price big, but then the bottom they got 145 for one chicken sausage. But the another chicken sausage there, that spot. The next chicken sausage there, right on top of the shelf. On the shelf, on top of that one. The different chicken sausage there. And that one where they cost 175. So if you see that you say 145, you take it and put it in your shopping cart and carry it. And then you pay your bill. Sometimes people like ask them, hey, why my bill come up so much? Sometimes some people like do that, and I just like go home and say, man, I never want to ask the Chinese, or never want to ask the cashier why my bill got so high. But you should question it, man. So when you buy, look on the shelf and see that if that thing say 145, let's say they have the Grace chicken sausage and they have one next one. I don't remember the next one there, but let's say they got the Grace chicken sausage and they would have Sugar City chicken sausage, right? Maybe right where the Grace chicken sausage there, they have put the price. But where at the bottom they have put the Sugar City chicken sausage. So you go and you say, okay, well, Grace chicken sausage, we like that, we buy that. So you take 4 of that and put it in your shopping cart. But then that no cost that price. I'm not saying that the Grace one is too expensive, because then they come in from all the way from Jamaica. But then they're supposed to put the price for the item there. The item them are wrong spot, and then people go and they get it and they spend out their money. you know, which is we have to watch good how they shop. And you know, it's tough for the young people for they bring up their price in at this time. One time, people they take lick. While they just send me some text all the way from Bella Vista. I think that's supposed to be Bella Vista. That's supposed to be somewhere all way down the in the south. You know, you want to see if we could get a little help because you got Bella Vista. You know, and this person is saying that he must sick because diabetes. He needs some wipes and pampers and different thing, and she's alone and you know got it. You know, what if this person get a little money and he got a shop go buy something, or you go buy something for her, and the prices are up, then the person will get less. But they people what they rip off like that will have them there. But hey, when you go buy, that your money. That your money, so you have to make sure that you check and say, make I check this thing, item by item, how much it costs. Because you see when you go buy the name people, the people that look by your thing and then I say, $7.95. Somebody else go $13.50. You don't know how they add up them things so fast, but they got a price. At this time, folks, we will check in with the Bereavement Service for today's weather forecast for today, Friday, May 15, 2020. And the general situation is as follows. Mainly fair conditions prevail. The 24-hour forecast, mostly sunny skies today and partly cloudy skies tonight. Showers will be isolated and occur mostly over the south with an isolated afternoon thunderstorms in the mountains. Right, so the mountains will have the rain today. The winds are blowing east at 5 to 15 knots. The sea state light chop as we look at the temperatures that will be rising from 32 degrees Fahrenheit in the hills to 89. Highs and inland 37, lows and 97, folks. So we got 97 degrees right here today. Make sure you drink up a lot of water. Keep the pick today in a cool place. Even you leave animal, if you got them home, try get one little shade for make them relax in a car. I got some people got some foul cob and some hog pen. And then the sun just the whap on it. Then itself need to get some cooling up. And in the hills it's 29 Celsius, 84 Fahrenheit. Tonight in the coast 28 Celsius, 82 Fahrenheit. Inland 24 Celsius, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. And in the hills 22 Celsius, 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Advisors, alerts, watches and warnings are as follow. Residents, especially those inland, should stay hydrated and seek shelter as much as possible. The outlook for Saturday and Saturday night, mainly fair conditions and isolated showers expected over most places, then a few more showers, along with possible isolated thunderstorms developing over the south. And let's take a look at the tides. A low tide this morning, and that will be at 10:59, right before 11 o'clock, 1 minute before 11 o'clock. And a high at 4:47 this evening, a low at 12 midnight, 12:00, and a high tomorrow morning at 6:18. The sun was up bright and early at 5:20 and will set at 6:18. And the moon will rise tomorrow morning at 1:41, but it sets this afternoon at 12:49. That is your general weather forecast brought to you by the Bereavement Service and certainly by your Norte Vision Channel 10. Robert Checker Usher will be taking our first break of the morning right here, and we will be back. We got a lot to discuss this morning, and we invite you to be with us in our conversation by calling 302-2170. That's 302-2170. And you can also reach us at 600-5769. Have yourself a wonderful morning ahead of us. And if you have to leave home, you can tune in to Universal Radio 88.5 FM because we are sharing all these messages on all our wide forums when it comes to Facebook and also on YouTube. We are there because we want you all to get the relevant information. So we will be back after these messages right here on Norte Vision Channel 10.
John Brisena says government needs to trim the fat. Let's take a minute to look at that fact. Johnny Briceño receives a salary of $60,000 from the government to be the leader of the opposition and $84,000 for sports and community projects in his constituency. The People's United Party representatives receive about $993,000 annually from government to assist residents of their constituencies.
Since the COVID-19 state of emergency, the Prime Minister of Belize has given all his salary toward the relief efforts. The UDP ministers has given up a month's salary and allowances going forward. Johnny Briceño has not agreed to give up anything. The PUP representatives have not agreed to give up anything.
Leadership is about action, not words.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Have you ever noticed the development that's taking place in your town or in your city? Maybe it's because you've been too busy enjoying the results. More for Belizeans, more for Belize, the government of Belize, moving Belize forward. Our economy benefits when goods and mobile services get to their destination quickly. When citizens are able to travel without frustration and undue hurdles, everyone benefits as well. The government of Belize is happy to announce the imminent upgrades to the Carazal-Sartaneja Road. 27 miles of road will be upgraded to paved standards and will include the replacement of 2 ferries with new bridges.
Why is it that we're going to invest in Sartaneja? Why is it that we have to take $50 million to invest in an area where we do not have a political directorate? We believe that as a government, we have to provide a service to all Belizeans.
Well, this for the village of Chunosh is a big advantage both ways. Sometimes when we got sickness, we got people sick at the clinic there, home in. When we reach at the ferry, can't pass 45 minutes have to wait. So now this road will benefit whole village, Sartaneja and Copperbank. I'm part of Progreso too. Well, it's really important for us.
I know that our village is not so much developed with tourism because it's a remote village. And for that reason, we don't have a lot of tourism over there. But now with this upgrading of the road and the pavement of the road, I believe and I think that it will be much beneficial for us and for everybody.
More for Belizeans, more for Belize, the government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Take a journey with us to endless possibilities. Our future as a country is now. Diginet Boost is countrywide. Taking Belize into the future. A nationwide technological evolution. As the most advanced fiber connection, Diginet Boost is a step forward into a modern world. Belize is powered by Diginet. Diginet Boost, now available countrywide.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. We are connecting right now with Universal Radio, but we are live on Norte Television Channel 10. One people who text me the night that repeat. But, you know, it's good that when they watch the show. Want to say good morning to our folks there in San Ignacio. Good morning to everybody across the country. And this morning, I have, let me share a little that announcement before we go to Emerson, because I got 2 words to Emerson this morning. You know, folks, it is with the deepest sorrow that we inform the general public of the death of our beloved mother, grandmother, great-grandmother. That's Miss Candida Grant, who passed away on May 14, 2020. She is survived by her children, her grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and a host of relatives and friends. They will be having a family gathering tomorrow morning. The body will lie at their residence from 10 o'clock in the morning, and the funeral service will be held at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's Miss Gentle, no? Miss Gentle that lives right here in Trial Farm, right front of the park. She passed away, and we say condolences to the family and to my friend who gonna heal me this morning. Just stay strong, man. And sorry I never answer your phone earlier than morning because I never turned on my phone as yet. But, you know, I'm glad you could have reach my house and you send this message so we could pass it. But good morning, Emerson.
Good morning, good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm glad I got 2 words for you.
Okay.
No sweetheart pass.
Así dijo.
No bolido.
No bolido. No bolido.
Curfew still on.
Curfew still on.
Curfew still on, so.
Así es. Yeah. Pues, Mr. Robert Osher. ¿Roberto o Robert?
Rabat.
Rabat.
We'd like to big up Mr. Tony Herrera this morning as well from Caledonia, working hard on the new, Caledonia roads. Thanks to Mr. Tony Herrera and the PM, the Honorable Dean Oliver Barrow.
That's
good
right.
news to them people, boy.
Good news, good news, good
¿Sabe
news.
cuánto tiempo esa gente quiere que compone ese calle, güey?
Estaba bastante crítico la calle de Caledonia. Gracias a Dios se le ha puesto atención y están trabajando en esa calle en este momento.
Yeah. We have to bring Mr. Tony, boy. Big up Mr. Tony. Good morning, good morning. I have to give a little call and make you come on the show and talk and say what happened. That what Rahim does Corozal Southeast, so you? Yeah, Corozal Southeast. He's the man that controls. Well, he is the standard bearer for the United Democratic Party in that area. They got, like I say, they got Sarteneja. They have Capabank. Mm-hmm. They got Chunush, Little Belize. Mm-hmm. They got Progreso. Mm-hmm. They have Ranchito. They have Carolina. They got San Joaquin. There are a lot of places, you know.
Así es. Bastante lugares.
Caledonia. Got a big area. You see, they got the part over yonder by Sartaneja area, by where Orchid Bay and that place. Then they have on this side on the highway where they got Carolina, Ranchito, and all of them villages.
Sí, no me acuerdo el otro.
San Joaquin.
Ajá.
You know, all of that there on this side, and the other villages there on the other side. But one to big up Mr. Tony. You see, them people when they call from Caledonia and so, they always call and complain about the road, right? But you see what happened is, when they fix it, Emerson, they call and say thanks.
Así es. Hay que ser agradecidos también cuando ya se se hace lo que el clamor de la audiencia. Pero bueno, nuestras
Somebody sent a text to you.
for me. Okay.
It's about you. It's all about you, my friend.
It's all about me. Wow.
How you feel about that?
It depends what the text is about.
No, but it's all about you.
Yeah. You like put me in a thing, man. You like put me in a
It's,
thing.
so what? You don't want to be all about you, Quebec?
No. Why don't say make you take out of that because like whatever. Whatever he said, yeah, that's what he said. But
he said, "Why I'm here at the AG." Me said that 300 people they asked for sweetheart pass. I think my friend Emerson on the panelists.
No.
So I say it's all about you.
Emerson, no, put me.
I make we get down to business, though. Make we get down to business. Let's get down to business.
Así es, efectivamente. Muy buenos días a toda mi gente linda esta mañana. Mucho que comentarle. Ya el día de ayer se había dado a conocer las nuevas implementaciones cuando se trata de las leyes que vamos a seguir. Se había hablado de las personas que hacen ejercicio. Ya se dio a conocer eso. Las playas, las piscinas están abiertas al público. Las iglesias tendrán servicio tan solamente por 10 personas.
Yeah.
Vamos a platicar acerca de todo eso y mucho más en esta hora de la mañana.
So, but we could go fishing now then?
No.
You can't go fishing?
No puedes ir a pescar.
You hear that, Bugs? You can't go fishing
No
yet,
puedes
boy.
ir a pescar todavía. Me imagino, yo estoy muy de acuerdo en muchas cosas que se ha dado a conocer. Y por supuesto, algo importante, tenemos que mantener la vigilancia, estar a la vanguardia. Cuando decimos esto, usted sabía, o siempre lo hemos dicho, you know how fortunate we're fortunate? We're so blessed. We're so blessed. We can see the news in other countries and men, they're going through hell. Thank goodness we're blessed. Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep it this way. Let's do our part. But you know that some people continue being ignorant of the fact.
What I mean, I said just now, but you know why the countries in that state where they're in? Because of the way they behave.
Exactly.
The way they behave.
Exactly.
I say, my friend from Chetomal sent me something that they had to go and pull down a curtain from a place and evict the man license because they got the curtain open and they got people stand up inside, stand up behind the mercancía where they got and they drink the michelada right in the shop. You know? And then, like we saw yesterday, all over 5 person.
Yep.
5
I was getting
person.
into that.
That the Cala Creek area, no?
Yep.
The Cala Creek area, those 5 persons, they were caught coming from across the border. That's I believe that's in the Melchor area, ¿no, Joe?
Así es, en el lado de Melchor. Pero, y sabemos que los casos ahí están en aumento, 140 y algo de casos en un solo día ayer. Bueno, se ha puesto en récord. Pero, valga la redundancia, yo quiero regresar.
Pero ¿sabe qué también, Emerson? Cuando estás hablando de los casos que hay en estas áreas, yo no sé qué miedo tiene esa gente, qué precaución tiene para ir, pero ellos tal vez piensan, no man, vamos man, la policía no va a estar pasando, pero no solo es cuestión de la policía, man. ¿Entiendes?
Es ignorancia, esa es ignorancia. Yo quiero llegar al punto en decir el gobierno, a pesar de todas las circunstancias que hemos tenido financieramente, con esto del dinero que no le ha llegado a muchos, habló de eso acerca y vamos a darle a conocer ese punto, pero lo que yo quiero llegar, gracias a Dios, y lo podemos decir públicamente, el gobierno ha puesto they have put this as priority. and they have also looked at this on a very serious note. The decisions the government has taken up to this time has been such a positive way, so we can see that all these cases have been low. And we need to listen, because, Mr. Usher, right now we could say, thank God, but also we need to thank the leaders in this point.
Yes,
that they have known, they know how to steer this boat right now.
Yeah.
They have, thank God, God have given them the knowledge at this point in time
And give
to
them the
steer.
strength and the blessings.
Yes, because it's not easy.
Easy
It's
at all.
not easy to handle a country like this with lot of stubborn people.
Yeah.
And men, I must say, thank you to the government at this point in time for all these things that they have put in work, in partnership, and thanks to the people that have listened.
Yeah.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You used a word just now that, it's a bit not appealing to what you're saying. You said knowledge. God give him the knowledge. As far as I'm concerned right now, we are in a state of emergency. Yet, the Attorney General can go on television and boast and say, when we go on a river, when we go on a sea, when we can't go drink, when we can't go do this, that, when we can't go to drink, but the place.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if once we're in a state of emergency, I said it before, and I say it again, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we're in a state of emergency, not a drop of alcohol beverages to be sold across the country.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently we don't have that knowledge, or the AG don't have that knowledge, so that we can lock down the sales of alcoholic beverages in our country. Come on, man. He goes so viral on television saying you can't go to the river go drink, but then yet he cannot stop the sale of alcoholic beverages in the country. We are in a state of emergency. No sold nowhere whatsoever. So it's very ironic to hear him go on television and say this thing.
Yeah.
I know we all have common sense.
Mm-hmm.
Not common, but most of us have common sense. And we can understand that on a state of emergency, no alcoholic beverages to be sold.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about it? Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. We have a next call coming in.
Hello, caller. Good morning. Yes, hello.
Yeah. We had a next call.
Hello.
coming in. Yeah. I guess make we wait till he come back again. And
Okay.
next call was coming in.
He has a point. He has a great point. I must say, in that aspect. But let's remember now that, like what they said, it's very difficult to answer in a proper way for me to express what Emerson would say, because cuando se trata del estado de emergencia estamos totalmente seguros, estamos en un estado de emergencia, pero al igual en otros países también han estado en estado de emergencia y siguen no se ha vuelto una ley, o no especifica eso en la ley. No entiendo.
Yeah, well, we don't really have to justify that, because the caller have a point. Right?
He has a point. He has a great point, and that's why I always say I like when he calls a lot, because he
on point.
He's on point. He's on point. Pero cuando se trata de la palabra que yo utilicé, the knowledge, I mean it in it's not easy to steer a country. It's not easy to steer a country. Let's look at it on the positive side. On the positive side, when we think about the great things that have happened to a beautiful jewel at this point,
Yeah.
We have somebody sent a message here. Somebody sent a message here. It says, no es ignorancia, es terquedad.
¿Qué es esa palabra? What word is it?
It's not ignorant, it's disobedient.
Oh, then going for it. Then they go for it, and que pasa. But then you see, Emerson, there are people here, so like the people are the young men, and we don't say that they bring over any sickness. But we know they bring over Corona.
You know, they found them with some Corona bears.
One of them from Cala Creek, he only got 21 years. Right? No, his birthday. 19 years. And the birthday right yesterday, 21st of this month, you know. He only got 19 years.
Pre-celebration, man.
Yeah, maybe they better get prepared. And then we have our next person here, so this one he only have 35 years. You know, well, for him birthday don't pass in a March. Then the next one, 26 years. For him birthday that till December, 26 years. And then we have a next person here. We have 30 years. Well, for him birthday, gone right there, so in April, I mean, for him birthday. And we have a bus driver too. A bus driver, him 42. Well, for him birthday, and be till in August. So these persons were taken to San Ignacio. I think they get a lead test on swab there.
Yeah, they have been swabbed.
And then they have to meet the judge.
They have to meet the judge.
And if they plea guilty,
they will be set for if I'm not mistaken, it's 21 days. That's the last I knew about 21 days.
For their own
costs, on their own expense.
They pay their own bill. So I wonder if there are people, because I'm here when the Prime Minister me talk, he me said that not this time before, that this thing now automatic 3 months the jail, and the second offense now 1 year. But I wonder if that is happening because I overheard, I'm standing up to be corrected, that if they go to court and they plead guilty, and if they get bail, then they could go home. Or if they plead not guilty and they get bail, but if they plead guilty, then they go straight to jail. But this is supposed to be an automatic thing that the law said that if that happened. So how can you plead not guilty?
Yeah, that was something that also caught my attention there. You know, thank you very much for bringing it up. But I still need to go back, and I didn't have the opportunity yesterday to read the SI. I will try to do it as quick as possible to read the SI, because I try get these stats first before I say anything.
Yeah.
Right? But one thing I could say, and Carla, the one that called this morning, I think we in that proper note, in all this, something positive also came out when the Prime Minister of Belize also mentioned that the mask whilst doing exercise, you won't need it again. You know, I use it again. So I think I quite remember when the caller alluded to that point there the last time, right? If I'm not mistaken, that's the same person.
Yeah,
right?
when they say the carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
But then that export advice to the Prime Minister and the Oversight Committee that came from the health sector, right?
Exactly, because even Dr. Manzanero said, you know, it is not healthy. But no, here comes the situation when people always try to beat the system.
For hug up, right?
No,
man.
No, you can't. You can't.
Hold hand.
You can't. What? When you're the homeless.
I just really plan to go to court today. I usually go to court side hold hand and hug up, so that can't happen.
That can't happen.
But
you still have to.
That pressure.
Social distance.
So I have to walk middle street then, or I might walk the back.
When you see the motorcycle then. But anyways, on a serious note, he also mentioned when it comes to the running and exercising with not wearing the mask. But you know that they have some people that
try beat the system.
The police can stop you at any time there, and if they say that they wear the mask and suddenly you start to run and feel like you're exercise, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So man, we could try behave. That's one of the positive things. Another thing, we have you can transport yourself district to district.
But man say you can't stop if you're going to Stan Creek, you can't stop like the Hatteville drink one, 2 beer.
No, it not happen neither. It not happen. When he mentioned about the restaurants, right? He mentioned about the restaurants also. It has to be restaurants that have open door.
Like
open
if you
area.
have a terraza
Yeah.
If you have a patio,
Yeah.
like when they have, I think they're supposed to have that. I think Nahil Mayab got that, you know, they got Alipa at the back and Maracas. They're supposed to have that. So like the Chinese restaurant and so we're closed up inside. They are not permitted.
No, they are not permitted.
I see Chonsan, they do something very productive too. Then they put up on a veranda.
Yeah.
So, but we have touched that, and then I want us to look at the part where the PM said that he will be looking into the persons that are not receiving their relief. But we need to take a break.
Yeah,
and when we come back, folks, we'll touch on that. It is exactly 21 minutes away from 8 o'clock. Emerson Na and Robert Cheque Usher will be back after these messages right here on Nortevisión Channel 10.
Pausa y volvemos.
There's still pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, Roche France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
The San Ignacio-Santa Elena Bypass project is now complete. The transformation began in 2012, and now residents of the Twin Towns and visitors alike are enjoying the end result. Works include the full pavement of Lamalus Boulevard, along with 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage, LED lighting, and a roundabout at the entrance of Santa Elena. The Twin Towns now boast the longest and widest bridge in Belize, immune to flooding from the occasional rise in water levels of the McCall River. A bypass road was also built linking the new bridge to Joseph Andrews Drive, which was rehabilitated, as well as 1 mile of pavement, a median, and 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage. This was all done to the tune of $34.8 million. But that's not all. The project was extended due to savings from the successful execution and implementation of the initial scope of works. Now over 2 miles of additional roadworks will commence, including George Price Avenue, Liberty Avenue, and the George Price Highway between Three Flags and Hawksworth Bridge. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el... ¿Balancín? Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Roche France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado, German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche France.
The ongoing technological evolution constantly transforms the way we live our lives. The introduction of our national fiber network creates the opportunity for Belizeans to live the digital lifestyle. Today, Digi is proud to introduce Dana, Belize's first artificially intelligent automated assistant. Dana is the modern customer service experience. Available 24/7, Dana can provide Digi prepaid and postpaid customers with directory information, credit and plan balances, product and promo information, and more. Just talk to Dana. Want to check your credit balance? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, what's my credit balance?
New Digi promotions? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, any new Digi promotions?
Dial 113 for directory assistance and dial 119 to talk to Dana. Digi remains committed to introducing the latest in cutting-edge technologies, transforming Belize one technology at a time. Try Dana today.
for calling Digi customer service.
Sugar City Morning Show.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's exactly 16 minutes away from 8 o'clock. And tell you, make you go with me yesterday, never want gone. I gone a Creole mama. I tell you, I gone yesterday. Boy.
No, you tell me you're going. You never tell me let's go.
I tell you,
and
let's.
You never tell me I want to bring something for you.
I tell you, let's go. When you go with me, when you want to ask me what I tell you, Creole mama, you turn back.
Yeah. You see?
You turn back. But boy, I
see?
got there yesterday. I get a nice food, boy. A nice food that pork meat. I don't know if you barbecue it or you do it in the oven, but whatever you do, it was nice and it was tender. Creole mama, thank you so much. And one next thing, what Chepe there?
I haven't seen Chepe. Well, I saw him yesterday, but not for today.
The man good?
Yeah, he's doing good.
I don't see the man. I don't see the man for like 3 days. I want to see that man for like 3 days. I feel like that one. Yeah, I don't see Chepe, man.
Yeah, he's still kind of stressed about the
whole financial turnaround.
But
he forget the money, man.
Well, the prime minister said that a reporter asked him that question because that the situation is that they alluded to the fact of the free zone. One of the same situations we spoke about yesterday here. And he mentioned that he will assure people that they will be getting, especially these people from the free zone workers. He went to on record and said that they need to get their monies, and he will find out what is the hustle and the keep back with this situation. He was not informed, or he didn't knew about the situation that people haven't gotten the money. He also mentioned about the second payment that should have been already dispersed, and he mentioned that he will look into that as of yesterday. What I understood, and he also went on record to say, he knows that the kickback was on a certain point because of the bogus applications, and he mentioned that it was a little setback with these applications. You
have to sort out all of them.
Yeah, you had to, and we understood that point, right? But
okay,
he mentioned that he was going to look into it, and we hope that people get their response very, 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 very soon.
Well, that's very good, Emerson.
Yeah.
Así que la gente que está esperando, hay más esperanza.
Sí, hay más esperanza. Al igual, el primer ministro de la Nación el día de ayer en la conferencia de prensa indicó que no estaba informado de esa situación, especialmente de la gente de la zona libre, porque también sabemos que la gente del casino, ¿verdad? La gente del casino en la zona libre de estas áreas del norte no han recibido su ayuda financiera.
Hay unos que consiguieron, ¿sabes?
Hay unos que sí. Hay unos
del
que
casino,
sí.
No sé del free zone, pero hay unos de un casino que consiguieron.
Sí, todos.
Yeah. No todos,
no
unos.
Todos, unos. Sí. Había comentado también el primer ministro de que la situación de que se estaba tardando las cosas era bastantes aplicaciones que eran fraude, por ponerlo de esta manera, eran fraude. Se daba a conocer que esta gente había aplicado y ya estaban consiguiendo el pancho y cositas así. Se estaba encontrando en esas aplicaciones. Daba a conocer que iba a hacer las investigaciones necesarias, pero le aseguraba a la nación que estas personas iban a recibir respuesta de su estatus financiero muy pronto.
Pero esas aplicaciones que, ¿cómo dice la palabra? Son
fraude.
All right. Esas aplicaciones, Emerson, la gente que está chequeando esos papeles no va a decir, Emerson, ok, ese no está bueno, y lo pones así y lo botas.
No.
Ellos van a chequear todo.
Hacen
Entonces,
una investigación. Sí.
Cada aplicación que es así, gana bastante tiempo
lleva un proceso.
para chequear, para ver, porque no queremos hacer reject a nadie. Pero si tu aplicación no está en punto, pues no van a conseguir.
Y es lo que hemos visto y volvemos a reiterarlo y mil disculpas porque realmente se vio en la primera tanda, en la primera jornada que se estaba dando cuando se trataba del estatus financiero y de la provisión. Habían familias que estaban consiguiendo doble. O sea, el dinero y la provisión y hasta el sol de hoy hay familias que si abrimos la línea telefónica y decimos llámame y dime si ya recibiste algo, si el dinero, la ayuda financiera o la provisión, y hay personas que te van a decir que no.
Y también tiene que ver a las gentes que ya regresaron a trabajar también, ¿no?
Exactamente.
Si siempre va a estar consiguiendo.
Exactamente.
Pero quiero que cheque esta cosa bien y puede explicar a la señora que está pasando que sí hay esperanza y si hay esperanza y qué debería hacer, ¿no?
Ok, dice, yo soy del sur, Bellavista, pero yo escucho a mucha gente que está consiguiendo ayudas de dinero. Yo no he conseguido nada de eso. Yo tengo a mi mamá en cama bien enferma. Ella padece de diabetes y ya no camina. Ella usa Pampers y wipes y quisiera una ayuda. Ella toma leche, ella está en silla de ruedas.
Explícalo si ya aplicaste o cómo está
Bueno,
su situación.
esperamos.
Dile que puede mandarnos texto también.
Esperamos de que hayas aplicado o haya usted aplicado para la ayuda financiera o la ayuda de provisión. Sabemos que la aplicación de la ayuda financiera ya cerró.
Right.
Eso ya cerró. El de la provisión, no sé si Rahim me tiene alguna información. Eso ya cerró también, ¿no? La aplicación ya cerró también.
Pero tal vez ella ya aplicó.
Bueno, esperemos de que sí haya aplicado usted y vamos a tomar la llamada.
Hello, good morning, muy buenos días.
Good morning, Mr. Chicky.
Good morning.
I just want to ask a question.
Yes, go ahead.
There's a statement in the Social Security, and they sent me a text on the phone.
Uh-huh.
So they told me that the money is in the bank. Well, I went and nothing. Until right now, no money is on the bank. I want to know if you could give me a number to call at Social, or if I could go to the Social Security and ask that question.
So you could go to Social Security and ask, because you could tell them, they told you what? You receive a text from Social Security saying that your money have been approved but it's not in the bank. Well, these are the points that the Prime Minister will be looking in. Pero Emerson puede explicar a la señora de Bellavista.
Exactamente. Si usted, voy a regresar a la señora de Bellavista. Si usted aplicó para eso o para la provisión, yo le insto a que usted visite las oficinas del Human Development en su área, ¿verdad? Si no aplicó, visite Human Development en su área. Ellos le van a tomar los datos, explíqueles a usted la situación y estoy más que seguro que le van a echar la mano, la van a ayudar en ese punto. Cuando se trata del estatus financiero, sabemos de que el primer ministro, como bien mencioné anteriormente, él va a tomar cartas en el asunto acerca de ese dato porque no estaba informado de que esta situación estaba todavía algo tardizo, ¿verdad? Pero tenemos esperanza, como él dijo, que se van a tomar cartas en el asunto y usted va a recibir su dinero siempre y cuando usted haya aplicado aplicado para el dinero financiero, la ayuda financiera. Si es la ayuda de la provisión, yo le insto que visite el Human Development. Nos indican aquí que puede visitar las oficinas de Human Development en su área y con gusto sabemos de que ellos van a ayudarle.
Pues hay esperanza, Emerson, porque ya sabemos cuando el Prime Minister hace esos anuncios, él hace follow up.
Así es, y así es. Estoy más que seguro que el primer ministro tomó notas de ese punto y sabemos de que él va a dar a conocer detalladamente, porque habló de que se iba a comunicar con Dr. Carla Barnett acerca de esta situación, ¿verdad? Porque él no estaba informado que esto es lo que estaba ocurriendo, pero sí a la información que él indicó, que estaba informado que era un poco tardizo la situación porque habían aplicaciones que merecían ser investigadas.
Yeah, well, thanks very much to the PM, and we await to hear persons starting getting their funds in their account. You know, I know persons that didn't have their PIN number, and the numbers that we shared right here on the show, they called the number and they were assisted by receiving their PIN number, because they got some people who said they get a card and the text, but they don't get no reply. But we shared a number, and the number that we shared, those persons called those numbers and they helped them with their PIN number. And yes, they use the card and it works.
That's right. And as we mentioned earlier, we know that they have many glitches in the system, but it's just as you mentioned a couple of days ago, this is something new for our country.
Yeah, the first time we go through this.
It's first time we're going through these situations, but nevertheless we know that there are some glitches and they're looking into it. Like what the caller mentioned, she received a message that the money is already in the bank and there's no money in the bank. So we ask you to visit the Social Security, check with the Social Security folks there, and they will guide you. We are sure that they will guide you. Let's just be patient, though. Let's just be patient. I know it's so hard. It's so hard to be patient. But the Prime Minister mentioned that he will look into that situation, and we know that when he says something, it happens.
It comes true.
It comes true.
And then, Carla, not only you, they go through that one. Several people. But you know, Emerson, like when Dr. Carla Barnett spoke at the first, I believe it was the first or second press conference, she was saying that they are looking at 20,000 persons, right? Mm-hmm. And now over 40,000 has received their unemployment relief. Mm-hmm. So it gone double what they projected.
Exactly.
And it's still going up and up and up.
Exactly.
So we have to commend the economic czar for looking at that, and the Prime Minister and the Oversight Committee to do what they are doing, because 40,000 plus person receive help, and we still have other person waiting. But apart from that 40,000, we have one next among thousands will receive the food assistance, the pantries.
That's right.
Then we got the Boots program. The Boots program is working. We have a lot of other persons in the community that are helping. We have the Chinese community, the Indian community. We have a lot of different people who they help. We got a Rotary, a lot of non-profit organization are helping. So we got help. Because one Lily, but our next sleep part need to fully in what the Prime Minister saying and follow up on, and we'll look forward to that. But we need to go on our 8 o'clock break because it's 2 minutes away from 8. Emerson and Robert Cheque Usher will be back after these messages right here on Norte Televisión Channel 10.
Pausa y volvemos.
Someone come? Yes, someone coming. Let's go. Sa. Fastest question of the day. What you the letter here?
Who sent me the letter?
That sign right there. You can't read?
Well, make I tell you something. In this community, everybody dump here, so me just dump my garbage right here.
So if somebody jump off a bridge, you that do it too?
No, man. No.
You never know that littering is an environmental crime and Department of the Environment can charge you for that?
Why is that a crime?
Because you pollute the same environment you live in, dirtying the same land and water you use. You don't even know that you dumping garbage can make you and your family sick by attracting disease-carrying pests, and the Department of the Environment just to try help we take care of the we environment.
So all of that? Well, know that to put it that way.
Thanks for your 5 cents, brother. That's all. 5 cents question of the day.
This message is brought to you by the Department of the Environment.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
These sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Chop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longanisa, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Chop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico. World-class spaces for Belizean athletes to thrive and fans to enjoy. Our new basketball and multipurpose arenas have proven their worth, attracting regional and international sporting events and hosting expos, conferences, and proud graduates. Your government moving Belize forward.
The Philip Goldson Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goldson International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section B of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and the Buttonwood Bay Boulevard roundabout is underway at an investment of $21 million. Works consist of the full rehabilitation of the road to paved standard, which includes the widening of the road to 4 lanes, lined sidewalks and drains, wide shoulders, median, and parking plus a bus lane at designated sections of the road. LED road lighting will be installed along with road safety features such as signs, reflectors, and road markings. The project will also facilitate in the improvement of underground infrastructure for the public utility companies. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
John Brisena says government needs to trim the fat. Let's take a minute to look at that fact.
Johnny Briceño receives a salary of $60,000 from the government to be the leader of the opposition and $84,000 for sports and community projects in his constituency. The People's United Party representatives receive about $993,000 annually from government to assist residents of their constituencies.
Since the COVID-19 state of emergency, the Prime Minister of Belize has given all his salary toward the relief efforts. The UDP ministers has given up a month's salary and allowances going forward. Johnny Briceño has not agreed to give up anything. The PUP representatives have not agreed to give up anything.
Leadership is about action, not words.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Have you ever noticed the development that's taking place in your town or in your city? Maybe it's because you've been too busy enjoying the results. More for Belizeans, more for Belize, the government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. The time now is exactly 6 minutes after 8 o'clock. We want to say good morning to everyone viewing the Sugar City Morning Show across the country of Belize. And also we out here under the friends of the US. Good morning, guys. Good morning. And thanks for the contribution and the funding as well. We really appreciate it. We know when we got back, right? The entire band feels so good and feels so happy.
Yes.
And people, they go downtown and listen to the radio. We say good morning to you all as well. But then when it come back to the using of the masks, we still have to use the mask. Only people that work out, you don't have to put it on. But you can work out from 5 in the morning till 8. After that, workout supposed to take one pass again. The curfew for children is still on. Anyone 16 years and down or up to 16 years, once you're 16, you should be in your house from 6 in the evening until 8 o'clock in the morning. So that then it stands, right?
And remember, what you say? And remember,
no bolido.
No bolido.
No bolido, boy.
People were asking about bolido, and we say, listen to me, say, no bolido, no casino, and no sweetheart.
And I sign no
You not sign none.
Yeah, but You know, that bolido thing, I tell a lady, I think it was Monday night, I said, ya compraste tu bolido, pues me siento bien que no están dando bolido porque estoy guardando mi dinero.
It is for some people, and they were waiting for the press conference yesterday.
Sí, da bolido.
We asked for a bolido, and it's AG mentioned that in my back time because the casino still shut down.
How you feel about that, in my bags?
Well,
you
have a cool off, you have a cool long.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
But you could play chalupa and snake alala, you could play uno, you could play all anything home.
Pero mencionaba algo importante también de que cuando vayas a visitar a tu familia no debes no tienes que hacer esa gran fiesta ni nada de eso es permitido.
So que me está diciendo ahorita que la gente que está en Corozal puede venir aquí en Orange Walk.
Puede venir aquí en Orange Walk.
Y mi amigo que vende su barbecue allá, ¿puedes o no?
Pues
que vende allá en Corozal.
That's a
porque él tiene una casita, ¿verdad?
Sí. Él tiene una casita,
pues,
pero
él puede chequear con que está
sí, con la,
pero
con
no creo que ellos pueden hacer el barbecue allá, ¿verdad?
No me imagino.
Lo puede vender. ¿Cómo está eso?
Está algo. Estuve pensando en ello un poquito, pero.
¿Tú conoces al señor, right?
Sí, conozco al señor, el que trabajaba en Immigration.
Yeah.
En Immigration.
Él vende unos ricos barbecue, güey. Pero tal vez él puede chequear allá en Corozal.
Puede chequear, no le vamos a decir que sí puede y después.
Yeah. Decir, hey, pero
Robert Usher dijo.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Roberto, el de la tele, dijo que yo puedo.
Yo estoy preguntando eso porque si podía ir a Corozal y vaya a conseguir mi barbecue con mi amigo, pero cuando él ya está vendiendo, yo sé que me va a avisar.
Así es, dejémoslo ahí. Pero algo muy importante, regresando a las mascarillas, nos indicaban el día de ayer también en la conferencia de prensa que eso es muy importante, tomemos nota de ello. Utilizar la mascarilla cuando estés haciendo tus quehaceres en público, estés yendo a comprar a las tiendas, es necesario utilizar la mascarilla.
Pero hay dos partes en eso, Emerson. Yo vi una muchacha ayer fue con un chino a comprar. Ella no tenía su más y ella siempre podía comprar en la tienda.
Es algo, hay gente que se está escapando, como él mencionó ayer, dijo... He mentioned in English that someone approached him and said, you know what, I gone a shop and I never carry no mask and no police catch me or nothing like that.
But the proprietor of the business is supposed to sell you to if you don't have mask.
Exactly.
So he's in violation as well.
He's in violation of the law also. And let us abide by it, man. Wearing the mask, yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, you might run into a little thing that you forget because you're not used to it, you know.
Yeah, well, I got my own thing where affect me, but I could deal with that. Me and the DAG, we not fight because we straight, right?
But going to the mass, it is very important. Remember, you could get charged, you know.
Yeah, and that big charge, that
big charge.
That will affect you.
Yeah, that big charge. And when an officer stops you, you the whole day you gonna at the shop like the one you mentioned, and if a policeman they pass and they stop you, and then they pick you up because you not got on them, then they in their rights.
Yeah.
Then they'll be the law.
Are you in the wrong?
And you in the wrong.
And then they could go in the shop and charge the proprietor of the shop too.
Exactly. The mask is very important. Take it as a good advice. We saw a video circulating about.
Pero it's not only as an text. They're not only that the mask is important for you to wear, and if you don't wear it, you again will charge. You know, it's all about your safety. It's all about your safety and your health. And I tell you, them people that were at the shop buy one piece of cheese yesterday, Emerson. And the first time when I used to buy it, used to cost like $3.75. No, they weigh a 5 change. So I said, Chinese man, where they go on? He said, the person, people bring in the charming more money, so I had to put on more money. You know, five change, almost $2.
Jesus.
Understand?
Yeah.
And then people need to tighten up, man. And you know, like I was saying earlier this morning, right? One of them are gone, that one of them gonna check something. I just go in there and check and see what they go on. They got some chicken sausage on the shelf. And I think they got them one. Let make I remember the. I don't remember the. Let's say they put 130, and they got it right there with the chicken sausage in there. But the bottom, it marked for a certain kind of chicken sausage. But that chicken sausage on the right there with that price, they would say 130, you know. So I pick up the chicken sausage and I like 165. But I got one when they got on promotion, or one when must say not so costly than that one. So if you go there, you see 130 and say, what, this good, so make I pick up 4 of that. You know, so when you see anything on a shelf there, so you check the price good, because me don't know if they do it intentionally or the person was stuck up, they make mistake. You know, you pick that up for 130 and you they buy 4 of them there, and one time you go, you build it at like $7-8. Then, you know, ask sometimes, I tell her whatever, I say, me afraid for your score, me feel shame. But then you lose your money.
You lose your money. I think that like what you said with the experience with the cheese, they need to start following up. They still have some stores that got the sugar high too, you know.
Yeah, boy, the sugar make right there. You got
some
only a
stores
where they
that have
produce the nice sugar for women.
Yeah.
Somebody say still prefer buy bolido than for buy liquor.
Let's take this message. It says, buenos días. ¿Y los de aquí de Town ya podemos ir a Belmopan? Sí. Sí, ya se puede. Ya se puede. Ya, siempre y cuando usted lleve en mente de que al momento de viajar, al igual directamente, no estar parando y que voy a parar aquí, voy a parar allá y estacionándose, no. Directo a donde va. Y algo importante. Cuando usted encuentra en el camino retenes policiales o del departamento, de autoridad, y la policía o el oficial le agarra parada y le diga, don Roberto, ¿a dónde va usted? Usted dígale, voy a tal lugar.
Voy a San Ignacio al casino.
No.
Pues tú vas al bote.
Tú vas al bote. Yeah. Pero vamos al punto en la cual, let's be courteous also. I mean, the office staff stops you and says, Mr. Osha, good morning, sir. Where are you heading to? Well, I'm heading to San Ignacio. Okay, fine. Just safe trip and what's not.
Take care. Right?
Take care. But if you're stopped at a checkpoint and you say, where you can't stop me, because then don't say we go. No, man, no, that's not the way for answer.
Yeah, we have to be courteous.
That's not the way for answer.
Pero también la persona que mandó el text para ir a Belmopan, sí pueden ir a Belmopan, pero tienes que regresar antes de las 8 de la noche también.
Así es. Recordemos que esto se me estaba...
O si va a Belmopan, no puede decir, ok, pues vamos en Belmopan, vamos como las 7 de la noche, vamos a quitar el Orange Walk para ir a Belmopan.
¿Te vas a quedar?
Ya, porque tiene que ver que vas, y si no puedes regresar para tiempo que va a entrar el curfew a las 8.
A las 8.
So they could go to Belmopan, they could go to PG, they could go anywhere, but just have to look that, make sure that they beat that curfew time.
Exactly. And he mentioned to, you know, when the police stop you, be courteous.
Yeah.
Answer them the proper way. You know, someone also asked about when it comes. I think that was a previous interview though. If we have the right to video the officer, yes, you do have a right, but if you to go on upstart and you know, I help you in any way. If you to cuss the officer and go on upstart, man, they unlock you down.
Yeah, that goes back to a video you wanted to show me this morning, but we had to come on the show, something pertaining to Guinea grass.
Yes.
¿Qué pasó en Guinea grass?
According to what we saw on the video this morning, the officer there wanted to arrest a person, a young fellow, for not wearing a mask
in the public.
On public.
Yeah.
Right. I saw on the video 2 other individuals a male and a female. According to what I understood, the female was doing the recording. She was doing the recording, and they were asking, why she's arresting this person if other persons out there don't have on a mask.
At the same place where they were at?
In the village itself.
Okay.
In the village itself.
But every fall got his Sunday, no?
Yeah, exactly. But I think that, to my view, he was trying to implement the law, and he got a little frustration and fussing was happening, and
it's one person with the police, or it was more
it was first he was trying to detain this person on a bicycle, then this other male individual approached him, and then it was like a two-on-one thing. Then he pulled out his licensed firearm. He's a police officer, so and there's when a commotion started, because the person on the video was mentioning, he took out the gun and what's not, and a whole commotion there. We don't know what was the turn wrong or I must say the end of that.
Never fire no shot.
No.
Okay.
Not to what the video showed, but not because Mr. Osha gone out there and he never got on the mask. Just example, because I know you always got on your mask. Not because Mr. Osha gone out there, never got on the mask, you could do the same, or I could do the same. Because probably police never see you.
But my dear reach.
But you're there, right?
Yeah, my dear reach.
He see me, and that mean I'm going with.
Yeah, so no try to justify yourself by saying, no man, but I want to do it.
Exactly.
So I could do it too. But
exactly.
where is your safety as well? And safety for others? The thing is that some people they say that, hey, then people they pressure away from me to put on this mask and this and that, but not that. You have to put it into law, because you see we got the law, and then got some people who still know they listen. Suppose I say, no, please put on the mask, and then no got no law. Right?
That's true. So we need to bear in mind, hay que tomar en cuenta estas reglas, estas recomendaciones. Es para nuestro propio bien. Ya llevamos 32 días.
Yeah.
32 días.
Supposedly we're free right now.
32 días sin ningún caso ya registrado, ningún caso registrado hasta el momento, desde el último caso, 32 días. Mantengámonos así.
Yeah, take it easy.
Mantengámonos así, porque es algo importante.
Y podemos ver que ya está abriendo más y más poco a poco.
Exactamente, se están abriendo las instituciones, se están abriendo los negocios. Es bueno para la comunidad, es bueno para la gente, para los que necesitan el trabajo. Todos necesitamos el trabajo, necesitamos empezar a laborar. Las cuentas están creciendo.
Ya va a abrir el colegio.
Ya va a abrir el colegio. Son cuentas. Así es que hay que tomar en cuenta todo esto y hacer las cosas bien, señoras y señores. Esta gente que sigue cruzando, como el detalle de la policía, acababan de decir estas cosas. ¿Sí?
Y ese press conference fue ayer, ¿verdad?
Ayer.
Y esa gente está cruzando.
Es triste y lamentable mirar y reportar estas situaciones, pero falta de la terquedad, como dijo la persona que nos envió el mensaje. Hay gente muy terca.
There is a pity side of this thing too, Emerson. That I feel pity for what happened with them people there. I feel pity for their wife, their ma, their brother and sister, or who they live with. Suppose they're the ones who they maintain their house. They got their wife, they got their kids, and now they're going to jail. What will happen to them people?
Well, they're going 21 days under quarantine, and where they gonna get that money at this point in time? Well, probably they have, because if they gonna do anything and they know the consequence, they must have.
Pero ¿qué va a pasar con sus familias de ellos, Emerson? Ese es el encuentro.
Nunca pensamos del qué va a pasar. Siempre estamos pensando de lo que estamos haciendo ahorita sin las consecuencias, y esto es lo que trae.
Tal vez estaba diciendo, man, el EG está hablando ahorita, vamos, man.
Nadie va a hacer caso ahorita, va a hacer caso, dicen. Ahorita pues nos vamos. Es triste, ¿para qué negarlo? Es triste, pero la situación aquí es de que todas estas reglas que se están implementando es por nuestro propio bien. Los números, las cifras en los diferentes países están en aumento. Estamos hablando de México, estamos hablando de El Salvador, estamos hablando Guatemala, estamos hablando alrededor del
Es como
mundo.
si esta llave está acá, right? Nadie está molestando con esta llave, pero yo quiero esa llave y Emerson quiere esa llave. Si yo abro y yo entra, yo lo voy a agarrar, pero tal vez esta llave tiene enfermedad o yo tengo enfermedad. Yo llego allá, cuando Emerson llega con su enfermedad también, los dos podemos hacer infect, pero ese está allá safe.
Exactamente.
And so then people, they need to understand. Somebody sent a text, why did the police harass the persons from FECTAB yesterday? We are on an emergency case right now.
Yeah.
One of the man they were talking, say, me the workout. But then you may see a picture before you make a placard.
Yeah.
You understand? And like I mentioned yesterday, you need to get permission for doing thing.
Exactly.
In public, you can't got thing gathering like that, even if they're not a state of emergency. I'm not saying that if their point is valid or not valid. I'm looking at it that if you do anything, you need to apply. You need to apply and say, you know what, we want to do this thing, certain date from time to time, from point to point, and you have to put down a deposit, you know.
Exactly.
So in case anything happen, and I have to pay somebody, if they stone somebody's house, if they broke somebody's windshield, you have to pay down and you have to sign a bond as well, all right? If this happen, I will be responsible to take care of it, you know. But then people they gonna do this protest, and when the police they reached them, they had a big promotion with the police, and then you say the police then get themselves in a position that, you know, right here, so I Belize, you know how they harass people, you know how they beat up people. But then after all, them in the table, Mr. Ashcraft, they said this and said that, and they want to know the government point on it. But if you don't have a permit, you can't do it. Nowadays, these persons were arrested and charged.
Exactly.
I think that 3 persons was arrested and charged, right?
Yes, 3 persons.
One said, how you gonna stop me from work out? I didn't work out.
But he had a placard.
Yeah, he had a different agenda, but like I said, you know, I'm not there against anybody who want to do anything, but then you have to do it. You have to do it the right way, man.
Yes, it's true. And
vamos a ver ahora.
Vamos a darle lectura al mensaje. Dice, buenos días, quiero hacer una pregunta. Las iglesias ya pueden abrir, pero ¿qué pasa con el toque de queda? Porque los servicios termina a las 7 de 7 a 9 de la noche. ¿Qué va a pasar? Soy Mike Cocón. Feliz día.
Amigos. Feliz día, mi amigo. ¿Todo bien? ¿Todo bien?
Todo
Pues,
tranquilo por allá. Es Benqueviejo, ¿verdad?
No, es San José Nuevo Socot.
Oh, ok, San José.
Ya tengo día que no voy a ese feria de San José Socot, sino antes Youth Connection van y vaya para bastante fiestas, pero vamos a ver qué va a pasar cuando abrimos otra vez. Entonces,
voy a explicarle a la persona, creo que va a entender cuando se trata del toque de queda. La iglesia, primeramente, solo 10 personas pueden.
Right. Ese es un buen punto que tiene que decir también, porque tal vez la gente va a creer, ok, ya abrimos las iglesias, está bueno, vamos a la iglesia, pero tiene que llevar tu máscara también y solo 10 personas pueden estar en el servicio.
Y el distanciamiento social. Segundo, cuando se trata del horario, igual como el noticiero, tuvieron que pasar su horario a las 6 de la tarde, porque a veces terminaba el noticiero a las 8 de la noche.
A veces más de las 8.
Hay veces más de las 8. Igual las iglesias tendrán que poner su servicio temprano, simple y sencillamente. The AG mentioned, because someone said, well, what happened to the churches? No, the churches are open. They were granted the go ahead. But you talk about 10 people in the church. Plenty of churches have their choir and what's not. Well, He said you had a church representative there. He never asked for no permission for no choir.
He asked for at least 10 persons, no?
Yeah. So 10 persons are there. The choir, I have to find out if you sing at this point in time.
Yeah.
But only 10 persons can be in there.
Yeah, at one given time.
And one given time.
So if you have 10 personas con el pastor también?
No, hablaba de
congregation.
Ajá, hablaba de la congregación. El pastor o el ayudante o el altar boy or whatever you call it. I don't know how you call it.
Pero 10 personas
10 personas nomás. Recuerda el distanciamiento social.
Okay.
That's very important. Social distancing. So you have to be 6 feet apart.
Entonces,
with 10 persons.
como está así como...
you have to do like a couple services during the day.
Right. Hay que hacer adjustment y tal vez el último servicio que está acabando como a las 7 de la noche, así que la gente puede tener
Exactamente.
tiempo. Y tal vez que pueden hacer también, solo un suggestion, tal vez el pastor o los unos que están encargados de la iglesia pueden decir, ok, familia tal, tenemos una fecha que ustedes pueden ir a las tal hora. Así que todos pueden ir. Y también esos servicios que está haciendo lo puedes poner en el internet también, que la gente que está en la casa puedes conseguir el mensaje también que el pastor está diciendo y otro tanda, otra persona va, otra familia, ¿no?
Me imagino que los servicios tendrán que cortarse si es una hora o no sé, quizás 45 minutos o media hora cada servicio. No sé cómo le van a hacer, pero es lo que se ha otorgado el permiso para las diferentes denominaciones hacer servicio, pero tan solamente 10 personas.
Yeah, so
10 personas.
Creole Mama is saying that since they can't open up and they do a barbecue outside right now, you could get it 624-4648. 624-4648 and Creole Mama one deliver and she and deliver quick. If food good, it was nice. Emerson, we need to take our final break of the morning.
Así es. Y cuando regresemos, vamos a, al igual, felicitar a unas personas muy especiales.
Creía que dice que vamos a nadar. No podemos nadar todavía, ¿verdad?
No, bien ¿Sí? Podemos. Ya se puede ir a nadar.
¿En el río también?
Sí, en el río también.
¿En el creek y todo?
En el creek y todo ya se puede ir.
¿Hasta el mar?
Hasta el mar. Solo ir, nadar, cambiarse y para casa.
Pues vamos a Kikaka, güey.
Vamos a Kikaka entonces.
Folks, we'll take a break. Emerson and Robert Cheque Usher will be back after these messages right here on Nortelevisión Channel 10.
Benefits when goods and mobile services get to their destination quickly. When citizens are able to travel without frustration and undue hurdles, everyone benefits as well. The government of Belize is happy to announce the imminent upgrades to the Carazal-Sartaneja Road. 27 miles of road will be upgraded to paved standards and will include the replacement of 2 ferries with new bridges.
Why is it that we're going to invest in Sartaneja? Why is it that we have to take $50 million to invest in an area where we do not have a political directorate? We believe that as a government, we have to provide a service to all Belizeans.
Well, this for the village of Chunosh is a big advantage both ways. Sometimes when we got sickness, we got people sick at the clinic there, women. When we reach at the ferry, Carbon Pass, 45 minutes have to wait. So now this road will benefit whole village, Sartaneja and Copper Bank. I'm part of Progreso too. Well, it's really important for us.
I know that our village is not so much developed with tourism because it's a remote village. And for that reason, we don't have a lot of tourism over there. But now with this upgrading of the road and the pavement of the road, I believe and I think that it will be much beneficial for us and for everybody.
More for Belizeans, more for Belize. The government of Belize. Moving Belize forward.
Take a journey with us to endless possibilities. Our future as a country is now. DigiNet Boost is countrywide. Taking Belize into the future a nationwide technological evolution. As the most advanced fiber connection, Diginet Boost is a step forward into a modern world. Belize is powered by Diginet. Diginet Boost, now available countrywide.
Six cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, Rush Franz, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
The San Ignacio-Santa Elena Bypass project is now complete. The transformation began in 2012, and now residents of the Twin Towns and visitors alike are enjoying the end result. Works include the full pavement of Lamalus Boulevard, along with 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage, LED lighting, and a roundabout at the entrance of Santa Elena. The Twin Towns now boast the longest and widest bridge in Belize, immune to flooding from the occasional rise in water levels of the McCall River. A bypass road was also built linking the new bridge to Joseph Andrews Drive, which was rehabilitated, as well as 1 mile of pavement, a median, and 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage. This was all done to the tune of $34.8 million. But that's not all. The project was extended due to savings from the successful execution and implementation of the initial scope of works. Now over 2 miles of additional roadworks will commence, including George Price Avenue, Liberty Avenue, and the George Price Highway between Three Flags and Hawksworth Bridge. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show, 24 minutes away from 9 o'clock. I want to say good morning to my good friend, Mr. Derek Sambola this morning. What you going, Sam? I not see you at all, man. And the last time I see you tell me you're thankful of gas, so you can't say you no got gas to Koyan, right? Come here, woman. Or since Darrell Koyan the idea, you know, I come back. We're straight, you know. I want to say good morning once again to everyone. Somebody sent me a text where really interesting, but it's all about us, man. He said, why you say going to Kikaka so everybody could go swimming at the sea? It's all about us, so you keep your distancing. When you're going when you go swim, you don't have to put on your mask. But then the thing is that I think got a point, because when they go, a lot of people gather out on the beach because they break through and say, hey, we are free, everything is open, come make we enjoy yourself. You know?
Yeah.
But then when you go in the water, it's up to you if you got your leave family plot down one spot and you hang out there. So, and if you see people just they go and bungle up beside you, if you want to move and you just come out of the water and you find a way.
True.
It's all about yourself. It's all about you. Nobody can do it for you. That you have to do it yourself. We have the advisors coming over, all the media over the country. What is safe for you or what is not safe, you know. If you put on CNN, all KTLA and the network there, they are telling you what is safe. Emerson long time when I tell people to continue wash their hands, use a sanitizer. We mostly depend on this mask thing, but we still have to continue washing our hands.
Oh, yes, we have to continue doing that. The hygiene itself is one of the most important things to do. I saw yesterday, I was at the Northern Regional Hospital. I went there yesterday afternoon, and they have the gate closed. They ask you, you know, where you heading to.
They make you go in?
Yes, you have to wear on your mask and what's not.
Because I understand one lady gone there, and they say the daughter got fever or something, and she report, and he said that they never make you go in. The transition is easy to go in?
Well, I mean, the
Or does it because I'm you?
No.
You think if Winston me gone, then I make Winston
go in? Oh, yes,
in?
man. Once you have a proper reason.
So if Quebedo me gone?
Also, once you have a proper reason, I believe so, because I went to... Said what? Oh, yes. So
yes.
It is. So I'm still at the... I still have a question mark on that, why that happened.
I have to go see medic today and find out where they go on. Maybe medic not really know about it, or maybe they never got mask. You see?
Oh, really?
You see? So
Wow.
I tell you what the lady say could be true, because I say Ganina, I say, por favor, quiero entrar porque mi hija tiene dolor, tiene fiebre.
Wow.
And they never make it go in.
Wow. So
I have to check with medic.
Yeah, we need to check on that one there, because
So Winston,
that's not right. That's not right.
If Winston go there, he could go in.
Oh, yes.
If Quebedo go
Well,
there,
I went in.
You don't know about Winston?
I don't know about none of them, but I went in. They asked me, you know, what was the reason for me to be visiting there, so I explained to them what I was going to do.
If you tell them maternity, they never make you go in.
I was explain them
your purpose of being there.
Yeah. And then they opened the gate. I went in, did what I had to do, and back out.
Yeah.
You know,
So people right now, the way how you stand at the hospital, so you can't drive in with a vehicle now. So you have to park your vehicle
you
outside.
have to park your vehicle outside. The gates are closed, and
that Winston said that? Winston, what they go on? This boy say he want to meet none today. He want to go find none. He want to put none in the group. I don't know he say.
anyways, no listen to Mr. Osha, no listen to Don Roberto.
Boy.
But anyways, we must check into that. I don't know. Well, it's been a while. I'm not talking about the Northern
The chief
Regional.
of staff me there one time when RC1 was here, and he was saying that, okay, when you go there, so they asked you the purpose of going in. Because if you go and you feel like you have the symptoms of the coronavirus, they're not in the hospital itself. They have a special section outside where they send you, and then if you need to go to emergency or you need to go to outpatient, then they will direct you where to go. But I tell you this lady, está llorando la señora, dice que no me quería hacer que entra con mi hija y tiene fiebre.
We have to check into that, because it's been a long time and I really talk about the Northern Regional Hospital.
Yeah, we know the bash there, no?
No.
I have to check with medic and find out what they go
We
on.
have to check with that, because it shouldn't be happening that way. Shouldn't be happening.
The medic
that
that
way.
the man at the gate, right?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I went there. They asked me the purpose. Which one is medic? Okay. Oh, yes.
Alan.
He was the one that
The medic,
yes.
the medic tend to you.
Yes. Asked me my purpose, and I explained to him, and walked in, did what I had to do, and back out.
The who said it's Winston? The Bob or the Peter Tash?
So what?
While the cats are away, the mice will play. Which one they said that?
I don't know. Who said that, Winston?
Huh?
Anyways.
So maybe one time the big chief, no, there. Maybe they got some people using discretion and no one the lady go in.
Probably.
Because you see, what happened is, you see, Emerson, it goes with training as well, you know. Because if somebody go right there, so, and this person, they ball and they make up lot of noise, and then I say, much, you know, listen to me and I talk to her, you need to put in your expertise and know why this person they go on this way, because that person's sick, or maybe somebody sick for this person and they get desperate.
Exactly.
So you have to know if you like calm out the person there and if possible carry them to the emergency. Pues vamos, te llevo porque esa es emergencia.
Es emergencia.
¿Entiendes?
Sí, y todavía me sigo cuestionando por qué será que la señora con fiebre, o sea, no hay una razón positiva de decirle que no, y esta persona que se fracturó el pie le dicen que no, que están atendiendo solamente situaciones de COVID. No entiendo.
No es correcto si es así. Pero
si es así, no es correcto.
Yeah.
Realmente no lo es.
We have to make sure that we look into that. No, so somebody sent me a text. I don't understand, man, if Bogey could go fishing.
No, not yet.
Not
the
yet.
fishing, sporting fishing is not. We are not there yet. That's what the AG said.
¿Y qué pasó con nuestros tacos?
Los tacos, cuando se trata de las estaciones o las taquerías en las orillas de la calle, todavía está prohibido.
So ese puede decir que los hot dogs no pueden vender tampoco.
Tampoco.
Any food you sell on street side,
it's not allowed as yet. We're not there yet. AG said we're not there yet.
So vamos a decir si alguien quiere hacer un barbecue, como Pat, pues Pat ya no está llegando ahí, pero vamos a decir si alguien va a hacer un barbecue para un fundraiser, su casa está en el pueblo. ¿Ellos pueden hacer su barbecue enfrente de su casa o tiene que hacerlo?
Pues me imagino que la situación es mientras estés en tu terreno, you're allowed.
Okay.
You're allowed. But when it comes to street vendors out there like that, you're not allowed. There's a no. I mean, they don't have a close-up, how to disperse the food itself, to sell their food. But he said we are not there yet. Very soon, they're talking about coming back in 2 weeks' time and check how the situation is, and they will be doing some other adjustments.
Yeah, the PM also are looking at possibilities for the PGIA. He mentioned a tentative date, which is the 1st of July, but he's not guaranteeing anything.
Yeah.
When it comes to that, because he was saying also that we need to get some kind of testing equipment to make sure that when passengers come, they could be tested.
Exactly.
But suppose somebody come on a plane and they test that person positive, right? But then some of them, when we come through and test them and they are not positive, then they should be free to go, right?
I believe that there will be some kind of strategy in place before all this situation comes to.
So you know, be one nice flow, just one usual flow when you come in at the airport. You take one little bit longer than the airport now before you embark.
That's right.
Disembark for your flight.
Yeah.
Because I believe, I'm not sure, but you see when you come from the US, you go through a lot of things, You have to go through the TSA, and then when you reach a point, they make you take off your shoes. Everything you got in your pocket, you have to take out, even if you got money in your pocket. You take off your shoes, you put your laptop and everything, and that go through an X-ray. Then you go through one thing when they put your hand up so. I think they take your picture, but that have to check, I think if you have any drugs by your ammunition, no? But maybe something like that can be implemented to check with your temperature and see if you have any signs or symptoms of the coronavirus before they get on a plane.
Exactly.
Because they have the stewardess, they work on the plane as well. They got a person there before you go into the plane. They got a people there check your boarding pass, make sure your boarding pass along with your ID, your passport, or maybe your social security, and make sure you are that person that is boarding the plane. So they write this so too. So they are on risk as well. When you go in at the plane, the people when they're in at the plane, the stewardess as soon as cell, they help you where you can put your bag and so if you can't find your seat, they help you find your seat.
That's right. It's what you mentioned, a tentative date. It's something that have always boosted the economy. The tourists is something that boosts the economy in our country.
Most of them want to come right now like Belize free.
Exactly.
But hope they come free too.
Exactly.
No, we didn't take it,
Yeah.
but hope they come free from the virus.
From the
and then
virus.
most of the travelers they come from the US, and the US they high when it comes to this thing. So if the PGIA will
It's
open the
still scary
1st of
to me.
July,
He's not sure yet, but he mentioned that it's like what you said, a tentative date.
but you say that is depending. I'm not sure if that is depending on how the US and the other countries are looking, or it depends on how Belize does from now until then. Because if we free from the virus up until the ending of June, where we got this quarantine right now, we free.
Exactly.
So it have to be that somebody will come in, if it happen again, that somebody bring it in. So we have to be careful. And I believe, and I could say that the oversight committee and the government will do their best to make sure that persons that are coming in, they are well tested. Now there is a message out there, a very important message. It's almost time for us to go. For persons that are out there, students and persons that want to come home to Belize, they are working on a portal through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. You can go on the website. I believe those forms will be ready on Monday. And say, I'm Robert Checker Usher. I am in Los Angeles at 5011 South Normandy, Los Angeles, California. I live in Belize. My proposed date to come to Belize is the 15th of June. They will look at that, and then they'll say, how many people apply? Because when you come, you still have to go in at 21.
Yeah, you still have to go in at 21.
And with the amount of testing kits when they got, and the amount of rooms when they got to put people, that will determine if you can get your date that you could come in. You understand? Because you can't bring in more people if you put Pana 21 than the amount of spaces that you have. So yeah, be like our sequence, one random thing, where I go by how much people we got to come in, and okay, so you know, from the 15th of June, you have to go 21 days. So look on what? You look on close to the 15th or the 6th of July, something like that. So persons that want to come in, they can go on that website. So if folks who watch it at the US, you can go on that website. Only the thing is right now, if the airport doesn't open, then you will have to come through Mexico. I don't know if Mexico has regulation that persons can enter from the border, or they have flights coming in from the US to Cancun or to Merida or Mexico City.
But what I just saw also was the repatriation of quite a number of
Please,
US
please break down that word for me.
Repatriación.
Yeah, please break it down.
Mandarlos a su lugar de origen.
Oh, okay.
Regresar a su
Right.
lugar de origen.
So one plane go empty, and then people then go back home.
Yeah, that's what happened. But I want to get back to the numbers. It's quite an amount of U.S. citizens that are returning back to their country right now.
Canadians are going to. Yeah, you know the U.S. Embassy work along with the government of Belize and the airlines to get these persons flight and everything set up. They do their testing before they go. I think the first flight that came in was the one from United Airlines was the first one. We understand American Airlines and other airlines are taking bookings for July as well. But when the U.S. Embassy did that program, many Americans went back home. You know, and that program continues.
That program continues.
But that is for U.S. citizens that are in Belize or the Canadian citizens and they want to go back home.
That's right.
Certain 10 people in a church, that is one family. That means only Sunday they can have service. Well, that is up to the churches.
That's up to the churches to see how they're gonna.
Or they're gonna have one mass or more than one mass.
That's something up to the churches, because you go back again and you think about, in a personal note, you think about how is it they're gonna do it with all the services. They must have more than one service because there's a lot of people there.
You see how they do it in Florida? They have like, you know, like they have the drive-in movie. They have the drive-in services, so they got the pastor out on podium and people going, and they got speakers around the place, people in parking and the cars, and they listen to the service. But I'm not sure if that is still on, if that is still going on. But it's difficult for us to do it in Belize. But I believe the churches, they want to find a way how to get it done, man.
They sure will. They sure will. We know that, you know that we are on the 12th, we're the 12th country in the whole globe COVID-free. We're number 12.
We are number 12?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you mean by number 12? You
They
mean
have
that from the other countries,
for the other
then
countries.
we got the first one, the second one, so we're on number 12.
Number 12.
We're good.
We're doing good. We're doing good, and that's a good part. Let's keep it that way, and let's continue doing the proper hygiene. You know, washing your hands. The different stores have their as soon as you're going in, the security would tell you, you know what, that there goes the hand sanitizer. Use that. Different stores have the water out there to wash your
hose.
Yeah, they got hose. Yeah, but they're doing that hygiene thing, you know, and try not to. I saw this one with the faucet. Try not to touch the faucet. Try, you know, just kind of elbow it a little and.
But then you see, if some people they touch the faucet and you they elbow it, then whatever they touch the faucet will go for you. So you use your hand because you wash your hand.
Yeah, but when to close it?
Yeah, when you close it, and just rinse off and wipe your hand. there is way that you can do it. But you're having a barbecue sale.
Oh yeah, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow you can give me a call on 606-9480. I'm doing
what? Where you got? You got sheep. You got where you got?
Ribs and chicken.
No sheep.
No sheep.
Ribs and chicken.
That's right.
So what time will the barbecue be ready?
By 11:30.
By 11:30. So by the time we go eat.
Correct.
Where will we be able to pick up our barbecue?
At Universal Radio.
Okay, Universal Radio. And if you got check pepper standby, if somebody want to
deliver, that's right. Yeah, we got check pepper standby. Don't get a job already.
Kebedo too?
No.
Kebedo, eat out your whole grill.
Only chepe. But before we go, and this is one thing I want to share. I want to send kudos to all the teachers, you know.
All the Teachers Day, no?
It's Teachers Day. We will tend to...
Teacher, don't lash me because I know my ABC.
Yeah.
You like that?
It's Teachers Day. Some are still doing the virtual teaching, you know. Some are very connected with their students and what's not. It's a long task, a long journey right now. But we want to send kudos to the teachers. Happy Teachers Day.
Yep, Happy Teachers Day. And to all parents at home, for the kids, we have this program that comes on the radio. It's around 9 o'clock in the morning or 9:30. It's on Love FM, Love TV, Wave Radio, Sugar City Radio Station, Fiesta FM. I'm not sure if it's on the East Radio, but you can tune into these radio stations and television stations and listen to the program. It's a teaching program that the Ministry of Education has there to make sure that the kids still get their knowledge. They still get their knowledge since they cannot attend school. So those programs come on from Monday to Friday, and you can tune into those radio stations right here in Orange Walk, the radio stations that we are receiving Love FM. It's on Love FM. It's on Wave Radio. It's on Sugar City Radio Station. It's on Fiesta FM. I'm not sure if it's on the East Radio or other radio stations here in Orange Walk, but you can tune in and encourage the kids if you listen. And you sit with the kids as well so that they can learn the teaching method. Emerson, I think one more text I got there for you, and then we'll go wrap up.
One more text. It says, Chequi, aquí en San Víctor siempre van al otro lado mexicano a comprar y la policía no entra a la aldea a patrullar. La gente siempre sigue entrando contrabando.
¿No hay estación allá en San Víctor?
No tengo conocimiento.
Pero hay en San Narciso, ¿verdad? Que
Debe haber.
San Víctor, ¿qué está pasando? ¿Tú crees que la gente que está cruzando son gente de San Víctor, personas que vaya en la aldea y pasen.
Aldeanos, no sabemos, dice aquí, gente siempre sigue yendo a San Víctor, no sabemos. Sé que hay muchos retenes policiales en el camino. I know that they have different checkpoints.
Yeah.
So, but nevertheless, these people are doing it. As much as we can say, stop, do it, stop, do it, stop, do it.
Yeah.
They're still continue to do it. It's an old scenario, or an old thing saying no do it, no do it. I don't know if you have to tell them do it for make it stop do it.
Yeah. Before we leave Emerson, I would like to announce, the deepest sorrow that we inform everyone of the death of our beloved mother, grandmother, great grandmother, Miss Candida Grant. Miss Candida Grant passed away. She's from Trial Farm. That are from Mr. Gentle that passed away some years ago. They are right there, close to the Trial Farm Park, and she passed away on May 14, 2020. She's survived by her children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, a host of relatives and friends. They can't have no wake, so they don't have no wake. Tomorrow, her body will lie at the house from 9 o'clock in the morning, and the funeral will be in the afternoon. But we can't get that mass gathering, so the family are mourning the death. We want to send out condolences to one of our musician brother. That's his mom, to Bo. That's Mr. Leonard Gentle. He lives, I think he resides in San Ignacio. He's a drummer as well. He do really singing. But condolences to him.
That's
from a musician.
Grandmother?
Huh?
Scott's grandmother? No.
I'm not sure. I want to send out from all the musicians to Bo. Boy, big up yourself, Bo. I know you always come up here to go look for your ma, and she passed away. But the Lord knows best. So Emerson, it's time for us to go.
Our sincere condolences to the family, and prayers goes out to the entire family. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to leave. We want to remind you, of course, tomorrow you can give me a call, or you can give me a call today. You remember that I do it in orders, right? Because I can't do much.
Hit that before
Dice,
we go.
Chequi, es la gente de San Víctor, es hasta de San José. De todas partes vienen para ir al otro lado. Pura cerveza traen. Aquí en todas partes están vendiendo cerveza.
In the village?
En la aldea.
What? Well, it look like they're going to be a factory there.
Yeah.
So they got people from San Jose. And so
San
not
Jose.
only persons from the village go across. They got people from other village that go there and find the hole.
Yep.
And they go through the hole and go by.
Mm-hmm.
Need to quarantine them people there. But what the people from San Victor should do, they should get one authority from the chairman or from NAVCO or from the police and say, you know what, we got a road that come in from San Narciso. We have put one barrier right there. We got one that come in from the main highway and put one there.
Yep.
That's people there. What you can do? You live here? No man, go back. We don't sell beer here. We don't sell soft drink out there. Because the people could bring in the virus too and they could infect them people there, man.
That's true. It's I think they need to tighten up. The authorities need to tighten up on that.
The only it's right now, it's 9 o'clock and we need to go.
We need to go. So thank you very much for tuning in. As I was mentioning, you could give me a call tomorrow or
today.
The
barbecue.
Yeah, 606-9480. And I'll get it to you.
I'll see how you taste your hand tomorrow. I'll see how good
Yeah,
you're good for the grill.
You have already.
Okay.
Oh, you don't forget.
No, I'll taste your hand tomorrow. Make us see what you do because that you won't know. So, I know they may have the expertise, but I see what you're there.
No, I will. It's 9:01, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for making us part of your lovely morning. And if God so permits, Monday.
Yeah, I want to big up Noon this morning. I want to big up Quevedo, Chepe, Pepito, Dopi. Who I forget who?
I don't know who I forget.
Sure, well, I want to big up the whole crew, right? Folks, we'd like to thank you who tune in. If the good Lord so will, we'll be back on Monday morning. This show repeats at 8 o'clock tonight on this same channel. We have a show repeating tomorrow. One of these shows will be repeating tomorrow. And Nortevision Channel 10 invites you to stay tuned to all our great programs that we continue bring to you We got repeat of Channel 7 News today, and that will be at 12. Then we got the live news at 6 o'clock. Miss Olive, thanks very much. We'd like to thank you so much. Robert, good morning, bro. How things? Can't go fishing yet, can't fishing yet. So the time will come. Good morning to Uncle Kirk. How is Uncle Kirk doing? We want to say good morning to you. Good morning to Doc. Good morning to Greg in Chicago. And everybody else watching, good morning to Mark. Junior, I don't see Junior a long time. Link me up and tell me how they go on with Junior, Doc. To our friends there in Dallas as well. Vibes Alive. Big up Vibes Alive. Also to Charlene. She's in Florida. And Leroy there in New York. You guys that watch the show. And everybody across the country of Belize. Robert Checker Usher. Thanks, Raheem. And folks, if the good
Mama
Lord so
Musi.
will. Yeah, good morning, Musi. Everybody who tuned into Universal Radio as well. Good morning to one and all. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. Remember, it's 10 persons. We say so long. Have yourself a great time.
Sugar City Morning Show.
Motor 5.0